Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick Hill TV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. So I could say, greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. And all things that's good. See? I'm going to want to say, welcome all viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and help I grow the conversation. Help I raise the conversation. You see? Because 75% of the viewers are unsubscribed. See? Nah, press like, nah, comment. See? Subscribe. I'm not saying it's malicious or anything like that. And the more time you don't know, you come across a thing, you just got you. You know what I say? So we ask them for just press the subscribe button and the notification bell. So that's whenever time, you know, yeah. And it benefit the channel, benefit the growth of the channel as well. See, I man give thanks, much appreciate, loved. You know, see, now in a recent time, furthermore, the platform basically is try see if we can develop self-esteem, our own self-esteem, and embrace, you know, self-love, and you know, yeah, develop ourselves. So that we can become a challenging force in a earth, in a seed. And in doing so, obviously, we have to observe ourselves. We have to look at ourselves, yeah. We have to take blame and things like that, for we take responsibility for, well, not necessarily for our entire position, but for our future, where we intend to go with this. If we are continue to stay up on our knee and ask the oppressors, for, you know, we are going organize then socially and structure ourselves from a position of power whereby we can demand, you know, see, our humanity and demand that which we deserve in a nutshell. You know, see, I think it is more, you know, yeah, be better. See, so yeah, it's up to us. All these criticism is down to us. You know, see, and from that standpoint, we can criticize we community. You know, see, as members of the community. You know, see, but when it comes to outside criticism, particularly from the Canadian ambassador, we are going to criticize the situation by which social structure exists, while even in a recent time, they were one of the biggest contributors to the deprivation of we economy, make it be in the position that it is today. You know, see, and without remorse or an apology, or as for instance, compensation, you know, see, him run with the position where we're in today as a newscast, you know, see, and a further attack our tourism, you know, see, diminish with humanity. There is no recognition to our humanity. There is no compassion. You know, see, because them people are big and rich and powerful and can do better. You know, see, them know the diplomatical damage where for them argument them type of argument that him type of inflamed, over sensationalized argument regarding crime and violence in Jamaica. See, as it is perpetrated towards visitors, particularly tourists and things like that. You know, see, as if, you know, such a thing exists to the extent where him try portrayed. You know, see, it's definitely inflaming and an offense. It's offensive, and all I can observe that is a sabotage pan with tourist economy. You know, see, no doubt. You see, where the blame and the responsibility where them take for themselves. The bauxite dirt no wash off a film shirt yet, you know. The bauxite where them they are thief when bauxite did it had the outside demand and was price worthy and thing like that. See, a 50 cent a ton them negotiate with the country for get it for 100 years. You know, see, and them get mine it like that while the economy run down and 50 cent of value, little 50 cent just value 50 cent. You know, see, and without any compassion to the economy and thing like that, them a suck it same way and I stick to the contract and I use the contract and I wave it in a Jamaican face and I talk about yes, don't sign this. You know, see it without you know, without mercy. Alcan bleed the bauxite out of Jamaica economic resource for itself. The dirty red shirt boy, see him every time there. You see it? The blood of Jamaica. And I come criticize Jamaica in them terms whereby obviously other people look and see and hear for my argument. You know, see it and consider Jamaica as a no-go destination, like what them try to propagate it to be, as if anybody or anywhere in the world where white tourists go, people proportionately target them in terms of crime and violence. Crime and violence happen right round, no. Nobody no choose for affect you with it. You know, see, what we do, deny the power and influence we have and the fear we drive in people who people who not have the weaponry like we found the country have to come defend against any attack. You see, can't deny that and come and go and like say, well then, uno associated or you have any farm a common ground with local people. If you have a common ground with local people, you wouldn't adapt mongrel dog off of the street. In the face of Jamaican people, you're there an ambassador, you observe the culture, whether you like it or not. So Jamaicans appreciate love dog company. I just appreciate dog company like how you appreciate dog company in your culture. It no matter. Humanity stand out more than any animality. We don't want to go on like we don't want professor want to wipe in at the people face of Jamaica. We want to show so well they don't love them animal there more than the actual human Jamaican himself. And I love the Jamaican dog. I never hear no sound take up a certain amount of children, yet abandoned children or fatherless, motherless children, and carry them go abroad, go grow them up, make them see certain light and educate them to a certain degree where them can access the resource them where uno access. You know, see how merciless and insulting and embarrassing was that was to the Jamaican culture, which accepted you, you know, see, and treat you with respect and respect your culture as well. You know, see, allow your neighbor to flow and give a flag on them building for how long. And Jamaican not say nothing. But you understand what I say? It's in front of all of that. How much dog, I don't get a number, but the Jamaican dog, them off of the street and pick up and make it a big publicity stunt on adapt stray dog and thing like that, as if this is the most vital problem where affect Jamaica, what uno see affect Jamaica today. You know how much insult that was to Jamaican people, as well added to the backside one no thief for how many years and say a 50 cent a ton on a signed contract for. Plus the one year again right in front of the uno come to damage the tourism again with a bag of inflammation and excitement about Jamaican crime and violence and how much bodyguard and have to walk with and them thing there. Now the bitterest part of that is when me and my Jamaican friend them sit back and is like say them observe them type of criticism there from them guy, like them not realize that them guy are not in a position of moral. No moral position for create no accusation and aspersion. You see, them boy have to cast no judgment, them boy have to find solution to the problem with them help create. You see, that Jamaican for know have respect and remember your history and stop a 5 cent memory. You see it. You see it. You have to know what cause and what contribute to all of them things. Furthermore, go and shot and make a Jamaica Rasta. You see it. And them people know and have bigger vice and bigger pull and power than Jamaica. Why them, if you observe them, you can't just talk about the problem and you know address the source, you know, address a way of solve it. Yeah, enjoy it. I would not accept them things from no guy Rasta. You know, see it worse in my you know. You know, accept them things if I lie that. When you talk like so, well, you have to walk up and down with much bodyguard at Jamaica. If you do that or you want to do that, you know, see it. Nobody not see you at Jamaica. You know, see it. We know business when a guy wants to we expect it because we know who he is, particularly me know who he is. You know, see it. But when we want people, them are dead, they are not talk about, yeah, him right. Him not right. Him not right at all. All when talk happen, him not right. You know, see it. Him not in a position, man. Him are one of them too. Him are one of them one day we mash up the country too, not because you know, see him walk up and down with a rifle and I go and like say, him intimidate, get up people. Him intimidate the whole country and we feel to observe or feel them sort of intimidation there and them pressure there where we are get to from them guy here. You know, see it. It's not acceptable. You see it. We don't have to do that Jamaican man. We don't have to make certain people come depress your mind and further push you in a hopelessness. Them sort of mind frame there. Accept. Them make you accept the situation as if there is no way out, no form of change. I saw it all go. You know, see it? Now make the guy come characterize you and put you in a box. Like so, well then we you know, see it. We have an issue where them things that never exist amongst we. And even now, if we had the secure support, the collective support that we were meant to get as a people down there, Rasta, from America, which is Canada's neighbor. If Canada fail for remember that, with them selective memory and them selective morals. You know, see it? Why you not address that to your neighbor as a bigger vice, as a closer connection, somebody we can make reference? Because them have a bigger embassy than yours down there and them not film, them not observe they say every bullet or fire making in America or have something to do with the whole thing. You know, see it? But nobody don't mention that. Oh, it come through the ports them. So, and just a continue. And there's no consequence to it. While the reverse was not so when Jamaica send ganja or when ganja come through from Jamaica to America. You know, see it? Every vessel we carry, every, you know, airline or whatever we carry get penalized cripplingly. You know, see it? For things where probably even American involved in it. And not just Jamaican resource them get target and mash up and damage for them thing there. We not target and mash up for them. Look, we not have no ship we have bring no barrel from foreign Rasta. You know, see it? We not have no ship or we not find them ship here. What you say? Drugs, ganja more dangerous than bullet and gun? Nah, man. The moral, the logics. Let me tell you, morality only applies when certain guys are benefiting. You know, see it? And then I understand the logics of our politician there, or them not use back them guy morals and apply back them, see, or for them logics and apply it back to for them thing. You know, see it? In the sense of, well, then, so boy, we have to do something for fight crime, for stem the flow of, you know. But when you think about it, who are benefit? Who are benefit? No must the supplier. You know, see it? Them guys are not address them type of thing. You just talk about the problem and you not come up with no solution. You know, see it? Well, while when you talk about the problem, it further help it further help the problem. When you talk about it like that, it further fuel it. You know, see it? Because by depriving the society of the little tourist resource now, you further push it in a poverty and deprivation, desperation. We breed more of them same sort of thing there where you claim say you complain about. We as a people we not accept them thing here. You know, see it, we run on away Because while the woman them are go missing in a Jamaica rampantly, at them time they wanna choose to adopt dog off of the street, carry go to Canada. You don't have no moral bearings for criticize Jamaica. It's like it's a target rasta. You know see it, and if we don't observe them things, we don't like we don't observe and we don't know we stand by, we don't know our position in the earth. You know see it, when we accept them guy, are we if we criticize ourselves, man? You know see it. You can't build a yard. You build a yard. See? Finally you build a fence, you buy a thing them little by little. You buy a material little by little, and your neighbor, your next door neighbor, thief your material them for sabotage your growth. You know see? And when them a draw intervention meet and I come blame you, say you're the only yard on the road when on a fence. How that work out? What a neighbor they tell you for doing? Knowing say you know him a thief, your things them him a sabotage the progress of your fence from being built, Rasta. You see? And I him see when I come complain to you, say your fence, your house are the yo, them things that are acceptable, Rasta. You know? Oh, we so gullible, we're not ready. It's like from anybody. Anybody alone, we just accept criticism and defamation and all sort of carry down broken spirit from every entity. So boy, if you know, so we know what going on, we can't laugh, them a laugh after we Rasta when we behave like that. You know, see, we are the victim and we are get blamed for the position where we're in and we are accept it and I concur with the victimizer them. And I said this thing I go, man, Canada for give you back some bauxite money before them talk. Contributed to crime fighting, man. You know, see, a boy there, like him say, him can always talk and them will always talk. You know, see, the mad thing about it is when we have people in our society we accept and I say him is right. You know, see, them is not right about nothing where him talk. Nothing where him saying right. Nothing where him saying right. And we if you talk about crime, Rasta. You know, see, them boy that fight it. You know, see, with all of the know-how them, the preventative measures them, the deterrent them for the youth them before the youth them even get seduced in other way there. You know, see, them boy they're responsible for it. And not tell me that don't do that. You have to hold people, you have to know who is at them, just blame yourself. Yes, we have a responsibility. We have the highest responsibility of them all. You see, we owe it to ourselves. Come together socially as a community. You see, and create that platform. You see, whereby we can pivot with argument. You see it and be heard. Yes, we need that. That's why I'm call for the unification of Africa as a power base and a strength. You see, inside investment and things like that. Invest in each other. You see, yeah. And them start sitting there and grow. So that black people across the world have a foundation, a base, a strength, a source of defense. You know, see it at least if I even psychologically, you know, see it get some self-confidence and self-esteem for step out because yeah, make representation on the world stage. You know, see it, relevant representation. You know, see it. You know, see it. We're not supposed to take criticism from some boy where has been and is presently and look to be continue. Because when you attack the backside now, it's like, not the backside, the tourism. When you criticize, when you sensationalize crime like that in a Jamaica, see, and the ripple effect is on the tourism now. After you thief the backside already, you come destroy tourism now. You know, see, yeah. You know, we have to look upon that as an attack. You know, see, upon little island. You know, see, targeted attack, Rasta. You know, see, we can't look upon it now that we after we're not idiot. We're not idiot. That's how the thing said. Yes, I. And I give thanks. Don't blame myself. You know, see, don't follow some boy blame and say, yeah, what we for blame ourselves is how fast or when we intend to recognize what going on with us and how we're going to fix it. You know, see, at them time they know, you know, see, yeah, and that's how we our blame game, and that's that's the only blame we have on ourselves. You know, see, cause like I say, it's an assault pan our culture. You know, see, and if we don't recognize it, now we can't defend it. You know, see, yes, I. And I give thanks. Share, like, and subscribe. Rastafari.